Drawing tablet or iPad? Why I recommend an iPad if you're thinking about getting into drawing, illustration, or making comics. One of the biggest questions you'll probably face is, should I buy a drawing tablet or an iPad? Of course, everyone has different preferences, and many professional artists love working with drawing tablets. That said, based on my own experience, I would personally recommend an iPad to most beginners. There are several reasons for this. First, drawing tablets come in a very wide price range. Some are relatively affordable, while high end models can be extremely expensive. At the same time, some lower priced models may have limitations in durability, support, or long term availability of accessories. For example, I used a drawing tablet that cost around $700. I was happy with the drawing experience itself, but less than 2 years later, replacement pen nibs became difficult to obtain, making it hard for me to continue using the device. Of course, this was just my personal experience with a specific product and does not apply to every drawing tablet on the market. However, that experience eventually led me to switch to an iPad. And after using it, my honest reaction was, I wish I'd bought this sooner. The drawing experience feels great, performance is smooth, and the device is incredibly versatile. Beyond drawing, I use it for checking emails, writing documents, reading materials, and even video editing. In other words, it's not just a drawing device, it's a complete creative tool. At first glance, an iPad may seem expensive. However, it is still more affordable than many high end drawing tablets. But when you consider its longevity, versatility, and the number of tasks it can handle, I believe it offers excellent value. Of course, some artists still prefer the feel of a dedicated drawing tablet, and that's perfectly valid. In the end, the best choice depends on your personal preferences and workflow. But if I were starting my creative journey from scratch today, I would choose an iPad first. This is simply my personal experience and opinion as someone who has spent many years creating comics and illustrations. I hope it helps anyone who is trying to decide which device to buy.